Oh, we got somebody backstage. Who is this? All right. G Money
Hey man, I'm
K.
back. Is the coast is clear? Is the coast clear?
Hey man, the coast is clear, man. The
Hey,
coast
look
is
here.
clear.
How much longer? How much longer you gonna be up? I need to roll me one right quick, bro.
Well, can
You
you
about to shut
roll?
it
Can
down?
you roll one? Can you roll one while you're talking?
Uh,
Or you can just say. I mean, you can say what you're
yeah,
gonna say.
I guess I could do that. But hey, hold on. Give me a second. Give me about 2 minutes. Let me run in the house for a second.
All right.
Oh, so dope.
What's up, man?
Yeah, I'm back with it. I'm back with it. Let's get it. Let's get it. What's going on?
Hey, so I don't know if you seen the text threads between you and Tamika McCullough,
Hey,
but
that's
I'm.
why I went and got me a backwood, man.
Hey, hey, you know how I am on my channel. We gonna talk some real. We gonna
Hey,
talk
let's
some
talk some
real.
real, man.
Let's talk some real. Okay, so I'll say this: I did
Yeah.
see when you was talking about Tamika hit you up, and you was pretty much saying you ain't hit her back because you weren't interested. But there was more to the text thread, G Money. So I'm gonna let you go ahead and say what you gotta say, cause now I'm over here like, hey, you ain't put out
Nah, it
everything.
was. Nah, it wasn't like she was trying to holler at me or nothing like that. I wasn't trying to holler at her. It was just that uh, I had reacted to a live she was doing, and she was talking about the channels that I lost or whatever. But on YouTube, she try to clown me for using losing channels. But she's in my DM, um, you know, ask, like asking me what happened, acting like she was concerned and stuff. And then
But you
she
did send
sounded like,
the eyes first.
I sent the eyes. I
So
sent the
why
eyes.
so
Then she
why'd you
sent
send
the
the
eyes back.
eyes?
Trolling.
You were trolling her. Oh, that's what it was. You
Hey, but listen, I sent the eyes, but she sent a whole lot back. I sent the eyes, and she tried to voice call me. She
yeah,
tried to FaceTime me.
but you told her she can call back.
Yeah, but my thing is just to show her and to show her, her little bunnies that she say one thing on YouTube, but she in my DM. She called me all these yags and talking down on me about losing my channels, but she ain't saying that in my DM.
Right, but because she was saying, because
Mhm.
from what I'm looking at, the messages had to have been from 2024. Because I'm seeing like it
Yeah,
was saying
whatever it was.
September,
Yeah,
yeah. So I'm thinking like
yeah.
last year or whatnot. But she did say that she rocked with you. She said that won't no secret or nothing like that. She said she definitely rocked with
Mm-hmm.
you. So that's why it won't no whole bunch of homosexual slurs or nothing like that at that time, because she said she did rock with you. That's why she was sending those messages.
Mm-hmm.
And so, and again, you were sending her memes too. So it was like y'all had a rapport because you was very active in the text thread too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but yeah, and you right about that. But the thing was, I just wanted to show, because listen, I didn't even remember, like, I'm not a Instagram guy. Like, I don't be on Instagram like that. But when she was on London Live the other day, and she was talking the way she talking, I was wondering why she was talking like that. And so I was doing the live and whatever, and it dawned on me. I'm like, oh, I said, I think she was in my damn DM.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just wondering why she was talking like that. But she was in my DM. Not saying that she tried to holler or I tried to holler at her, but the simple fact is, you in my DM, but now you talking all crazy.
Yeah. So okay, let me see. All right. So you sent the eyes. She sent the eyes back. Yo, yeah, she sent the eyes back. LOL. Then you sent the cool emoji with wine glass and some eyes, like you chilling.
Yeah, chilling. I was chilling.
And then she said, Garrett, WTF, what happened to your channels? You got to rethink some things. You done lost, I guess, 2 channels in a month. That's what she sent you. So she sent 3 messages back to you. And what you
Yeah,
say
I
after that?
didn't. I didn't answer back. I didn't answer back because I wasn't worried about what she was talking about, really.
Right. Okay. And you know what? That's cool. And then that's what she did the video call. And then she said, Garrick, I didn't mean to
You said
call
what?
you.
Yeah, that she mean to cause she a damn lie. I didn't answer. I
But
seen when she called.
she
So I'm
called.
gonna talk to her.
It was just 1 second. It was like a tenth of a second because it started at
Oh
8:11
well.
and ended at
Oh, I
8:11.
didn't even. Oh, okay. I don't know nothing about that. But I
So,
know I seen when she tried to call, but you know.
but you did. So even though you didn't answer, you did answer her back and say, I didn't know you called, but you can call back.
Mm. Yeah.
And said, and yep,
I
two
didn't want to.
channels in a
I didn't
month.
want to. I didn't want to be rude.
Okay, but you answered
Yeah, I
back,
didn't want to be rude. Yeah, I didn't want to be rude.
and then you answer.
And then when I go live tomorrow, I put up and I say everything she's saying. But I mean, it's not really nothing to tell. But the fact that don't try to do me. Don't try to act a certain way on YouTube. But you know what I mean. But you be in my DM. That's my bottom line.
So you felt as if y'all had a rapport and you didn't know why she was talking
No,
that way.
I didn't even feel like we had a rapport. I didn't feel nothing because I wasn't just that right there. I wasn't other than on the panel. I wasn't conversating with her like that. I didn't feel like it was a rapport, nothing like that, because I wasn't. She Tamika don't do nothing for me, so it wasn't nothing like that.
But you said the eyes like I see you.
Mm-hmm.
So you had no attraction to her.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
But you sent the eyes first.
Yep.
Like I see you.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm chilling.
Just
I
like
see you.
I do the same. I was doing the same thing in the chats too. When I was rocking with her,
Mm-hmm.
I'll just say type her name with the little eye emojis or whatever.
Okay.
But it was just just a little what's up or whatever. It wasn't like I'm trying to holler at her, get with her, no shit like that. But
So what was the Snapchat thing about? You sent your Snapchat.
yeah, I sent a Snapchat to her.
Okay. You wanted her to follow you up there and those messages disappear.
What's that?
Those Snapchat messages. You up there, player, man. You up there on you trying to move around. Hey, come on, man. You can't. Hey, listen, man. Listen, man. I know what's going on, man.
Hey, look, hey, also though, man, my daughter told me I didn't really know nothing about Snapchat. My daughter told me about that a couple of years ago. Talking about that, you ought to get a Snapchat. And I was like, what the hell is a Snapchat? So yeah, she kind of talked me into getting a Snapchat.
Oh, so you're just kind of trying to get contacts on your Snapchat.
Yeah, a little something, man. Keep a little occupied, man. No big thing. But I mean, man, Tamika was cool though, man. She just
So
it's
what's
a
the
long
problem?
story, man.
So
I
what's
was cool with her, but
what's the issue?
well, I always felt like Tamika the type. It was like she was trying to wait. She was always the type to get on the panel with me. We'll be cool, or whatever. And it seemed like she always tried to like. I don't know. I can't explain it. She was real sneaky and conniving with it. She'd just say her little sneak shit and I'll brush it off, and you know what I mean? It was like I try to. I be trying to have a conversation with somebody, then that's what I hate. I hated about Tamika at times. I'll be talking to somebody else, and then she'll be trying to interject herself in, and I'm, got my thoughts and got my, got my focus on who I'm talking to, and then she'll just want to get in and say some little slick shit, and then it'll just throw me off. And I think she did that one time, and I just went off on her. So. But she would just, just like to do little irritating shit like that. And, and one day she pissed me off with it, and then, it is what it is.
Okay. So with that live stream you did about her earlier, were you trying to paint it as if she was in your DMs and that's why she was upset because you ain't hit her back?
Well, I was trying to figure out why was she talking the way she was talking, why she was all emotional and you know what I mean. Just it was just the shit that was coming out her mouth. I'm like, damn, why is she talking like that? So, but if I was on some bullshit, I would have been brought out them messages like when she, first started, coming at me or whatever. But I forgot all about the message or whatever. And I was like, I was trying to break it down, like, damn, like, why she acting like this? And I said, wait a minute, I think she was in my goddamn DM. And so that's when I checked it. So, but I wasn't trying to present it as if she was trying to holler at me or some shit like that. I'm just showing her and others that, no, you ain't gonna be talking like this or whatever. And you want to act like you want to make fun of you want to make fun of me losing channels. Well, why is you expressing concern in my DM? So basically, that's what I was doing. You know what I'm talking about, man?
Hey G,
So,
man, you on some shit, man. I'm gonna tell you. Oh, I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it G with you, man. G, you on some shit, G.
hey, but also though, I just be chilling though, man. Hey, oh man, I swear, bro, I just be wanting to chill, bro. Like I don't be walking, man. This
So why
a
you
lot of
don't
this shit just be
chill?
some bullshit, huh?
If you want to chill, why you don't just be chilling then,
I
man?
be trying to, bro. Motherfuckers be fucking with me, dog.
You be want to chill, but why you don't be chilling?
I do be chilling, but motherfuckers think they can fuck with me and think I ain't gonna fuck with them back.
And you got every right to respond to what it is that you think you want to respond to. You got that right. So I get it.
Yeah, I be chilling, bro. But bro, I don't know what it is, man.
I get it. I said, damn, G ain't even put up these three and these 2, 3, 4 other threads. He just put up one screenshot. Now, why is you in my DMs and you concerned about my channels? And I said, oh, look at G full of shit now. And God damn, man. But I can't say that. You entertaining, bro. You entertaining, man. I can't take that from you. You funny as fuck, bro.
But yeah, man, I wanted to be cool with Tamika, bro. But she just, man, Tamika just get on panels and like, I'm gonna tell you where it really started for me and Tamika that though. Oh, so dope. When I first got my panel, her and Moonlight and some other people was up there, and Tamika was asking me something. Do I remember? I can't remember what she was asking me, but she was mad that I didn't remember what she was talking about. And so it seemed like ever since then, it's kind of been on a downward spiral. But, it is what it is. But it seemed like ever since that day, it's like that's when, because Tamika used to hit my panel every day.
Mm-hmm.
Keep the change. All of them used to hit my panel.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like, once they don't get what they want to get out of you, then you a yag and you all of this stuff. You know what I mean? So it is what it is, though.
Yeah. So you think you would ever get past that with the issues that you have with those women, or you just kind of like, look, they talking about me, or if they say something about me, I'm gun ho. I'm gonna talk about them.
Well, it's not those. It's just really one in particular, and that's keep the change. And because the simple fact that all the stuff this lady was on IG and Twitter contacting department heads of my the trucking company I used to work for. She'll be like, on a site or whatever, telling this lady my full name, and you have an employee that works for Warner Enterprise, and he harassing women, and I mean just all type of shit. So I just really have a problem with her because the fact that the shit that she tried to do outside of YouTube. But the other women, nah, I ain't really got no problem with them like that. I just, be a little fun, go back and forth. But, she the one I just really have a problem with because the simple fact she trying to fuck with me outside of YouTube.
Do y'all still exchange dialogue with each other? Y'all still be going back and forth, or
Who?
you and Keep the Change, or y'all just don't say nothing to each other?
Well, she always been people's chat talking about me, but as far as in the chat and all, I'll say something about her in the chat or whatever, but she'll always be in Johnny Blaze chat talking about me. She always be in C's chat talking about me. And then when I type about her, uh, she say, "Well, I'm not talking about him." But and also, what really pissed me off with Keep the Change when she put up a post of my daughter saying that I am word and great my daughter and my niece. When she put up that post, that was kind of when I went ape shit on her.
Mm.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah, oh man, just damn, that's left. But again,
and she only did it because me and Moonlight was into it. When me and Moonlight first got into it, then she kind of tag team and stuff. I'm like, God damn, why is you putting a picture of my daughter? Repo, you know? And she'll say, well, it was just a repost of Moon. No. I don't care where she got it from. She put up a picture of my daughter for nothing. I got the screenshots. I got everything, bro. Keep the Chain used to at me every day for about 3 months in a row, at me with shit she put up on her wall. For real, bro. But she say I'm stalking her. But she say she went and made our papers out on me. Come on, man. Keep the Chain ever try to take me to court, it'll be laughable, bro. All the shit that I got on this girl, what she didn't text it out, man, I kind of sued the shit out of her.
but but like you said, it's laughable, man. So that's why I'm asking you, like, all right, and I understand from what you're telling me that this stuff kind of happened. What I want to say, last year or year before last or so, and of course, nobody's took legal action on nobody and stuff. So at this point, right
They
now,
always say they is. I never said it, but they always say they is. I was like, okay, well, I just kind of sue.
so so what's the end goal really for you, G Money? Is it the back chats? Because I heard you mention Moonlight, and
nah, no more back checks. Also, though, but I got I got I got people loving, man. I gotta.
Hey, you know what? You've been saying that shit for a while, but you still find your way in back chats, man. And now you not only back chats, Snapchats, everything with a chat. As I said, I see G Money moving around here, boy. And every time I turn around, I say, oh boy, there he go.
Hey, I ain't look, man. I just be seeing if I still got it. I ain't gonna do nothing, man. I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna.
You just got into it.
I got people love me. I got people love me, and I'm good where I'm at. I just like talking this shit. That's all.
So I mean, I seen recently you got into it with Moonlight, and I'm like, I'm thinking it was over with. Like, what y'all had was done, and that was the end of that. So how did I even? I thought you ain't had no more energy for that. I remember hearing you say that.
Yeah, well, sometimes Moonlight just, she send me over the edge sometimes.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, she sent me over the edge. I be trying to talk to somebody else on the panel, and then she'll try to get into it, and it just go from there. So she ain't gonna never get over me for some reason. I don't know why.
So y'all never actually met in person?
Hell, I think that's what the problem was when she tried to get me to come down there to go to a basketball game.
Okay. Because I'm thinking y'all actually met in person, because y'all was throwing insults, and then y'all will say something about each other. I'm like, wait, huh? Because I remember one time you was talking about she left voice messages like you just left from over there and she missed you. And then, and that's when you hit everybody with the stamina. I got stamina. And then then she was like, yeah, you was messing with XYZ. And I'm like, hold on, did these motherfuckers actually meet in person? Like, what's really going on? Y'all had a lot going on. So when you said Moonlight can hit that button, is it still like a button of you have something for, as far as hey, this was somebody I had a rapport with, and she know that when she say certain things it get to me because of that? Or it's just like I kind of like her still?
No, man, Moonlight with my home girl, man. I just hate, I just hate how they did Moonlight, and I'm talking about the rabbits in particular. Um, I just felt like when Moonlight was getting her bag, she had a lot of people in her ear. She had a lot of people, sending her screenshots talking about I'm timing this person out, that person out. But to keep it 100 with you, oh so dope, man. Moonlight used to offer me money every week when I was buying for her, when she was, getting all that money, getting the super chats or whatever. And every time she offered me money, bro, I said, give it. I said, no. I said, that's your money. I said, give it to your daughter or you go spend it. So I was like really cool with the lady. Not on something I'm trying to get with her, but I was cool with her. But and then to see how she turned out, you know what I'm saying? It's like damn, but when she get to running her mouth and get to be disrespectful and then when she, put a nigga license online and shit, then that's when, reality hit me like, fuck this bitch.
I get it. It's a lot of history there. Basically, it's a lot of history there, and it sounds like y'all definitely was talking a lot, behind the scenes. So it was definitely a rapport there. So that's why she does certain things that can instantly get to you because that rapport that y'all once had, and now it's like y'all added every chance y'all see each other because of YouTube kind of start YouTubing. You know what I mean?
I want her to move on, like I told her a long time ago. I told her I just want her to move on. I told her I want to move on and want her to move on.
Yeah. And so my next thing now, I seen the live stream. Okay. And see, because G Money, you be on some shit, man. I know you ain't gonna actually answer this shit, man. I know you ain't gonna answer this shit, but I'm gonna ask you anyway.
I'm gonna try to answer
He talking about I'm gonna try to. He full of shit, man.
Try to answer to the best of my ability.
All right. So when it comes to the situation, all right. First, I'll say this. So, the situation with Damn D and TJ in the boxing match situation. Mm-hmm. You said you joined the panel on Rodney's channel, and you was like, you don't see why Barbie would been asking Damn D anything because she don't question nothing that True did. And I'm like, why would you throw that monkey wrench in there when the actual fact at hand is that Damn D is the one holding up the process for that to happen? So what's your real thoughts? Do you think he should fight, or you really think it's a conversation that really need to be had?
Man, my damn Cowboys pissing me off this year, man. They got rid of Parsons and shit, man. I'm pissed off at Jerry Jones. Oh. I really ain't got over. I haven't got over the fact that he let Jimmy Johnson go after we won 2 Super Bowls.
Cause look, 86, you came up there and said, "Now, Barbie, I don't think you got anything." I said, "What?"
I was feeling good that night.
Boy, I heard it. I heard it in your voice. I said, boy, that wasn't anything.
Hey, now, we can't be talking about the seed of Chucky. Truess's homegirl.
No, we can't. Listen, I had did a live about it, and I was just talking about, of course, the boxing match between Damn Diva and TJ, and I seen Barbie girl Tina come up there and ask Damn D, what's the problem? Like, you say you do anything for money, and now it's a situation where you can get a lot of money and you leaving it on the table, and you say you'll box for it. What's the issue? And then that's when I seen you come up there, throw a monkey wrench, call yourself throwing an assist. Because look, 86, even after you did that fuck shit, here go Damn D. Yeah, because you don't even say nothing to True Essence. I said, God damn, he done gave this fool an ounce. Had that man back against the wall and shit. And here you come trying to save a nigga. I said 86 with that fuck shit. God damn.
So when I hit the piano, so though you like, no,
Yeah, that's
86,
why I
man,
said,
get
God
your
damn,
ass off the get your ass
86.
off the goddamn.
Yeah, hell yeah. I'm over there like 86 up here being a goddamn mosquito, a goddamn gnat and shit. Get your ass off the panel. Get your ass off there. Shit.
Oh
Throwing
shit,
that
man.
man in a assist like that. I said, man,
Hey man, free my nigga damn D, free my nigga Candyman, bro.
this is about a blip. And then next thing you know, here he go. Yeah, because you don't even say nothing the truth. I said, oh, this nigga 86 done threw a monkey wrench in everything. God damn it. But then here I go ask you a question, and you start talking about them weak ass Cowboys.
Hey man, I can't even get mad at you because we sorry. I can't even say that, bro. I can't do nothing but bad. Just take the lashing, man. I just gotta take the lashing.
So what's the end game, 86, man? Like, I see you be up here, you know, and you really be having your thoughts and opinions about content creators and stuff. So what's the end game like? You know, I know you got your quarrels with different ones. So like, what's the end game like? What's next for 86, man?
I don't know, man. What's next for me, man? I'm just trying to hold it in the road, man. Just trying to hold it in the road. Just trying to be the best father I can be to my kids, you know, and just keep it pushing, man. Keep the most high first. Most high first, you know, family second and your job third. And you know, I just try to live by that code and you know, just try to be the best I can be.
I get it, man. And you know, when one person talk about somebody gonna talk about it, and it's gonna be an ongoing thing because you know how it go. You've been around for years. You know, you talk about somebody, they gonna talk about you.
Right.
So you know that's just the name of the game. It's
But
just
that's why I even started like going live getting panels because it was people like talking about me, you know, having me in titles. Like that's how me and Johnny one of the reasons why I got a pay was because of Johnny Blade. Like when he, you know, had my name in a title and had asked me some homo stuff and this and that, and then, you know, after I asked him why did he drive all the way to Brunswick from Chicago, and he dropped me off the panel, and then days after that, you know, he was putting me in titles and talking about me. I'm like, damn, I ain't got no pay. So, you know, that's why I got into it, because motherfuckers was, you know, talking about me and shit. I just learned how to hit live, and the rest was history.
yeah. You definitely stirred up a lot of stuff once you got the channel, your first one. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? You figured out how
Oh
to
man,
go live.
that first channel was banging, dog. I was almost at 2K. That first channel was banging, dog.
Hey, look, tell the truth. You be thinking about that first channel, don't you?
Oh, because man, how much? Because the reason why I think about it because how everybody used to hit my panel, bro. Like I'm talking about KTC, Tamika, um, who else? Moonlight used to hit it. Who else? I mean, everybody that don't like me now used to hit my panel. Slim, all of them. So I just miss, you know, being able to, you know, motherfuckers hit my panel, was able to duke it out. You know, that's what I miss about it. But you know, it's all good, man. Every good thing got an ending to it. So you know, I ain't tripping.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. You know, and yeah, why? And another thing too, man. So when you had the channel, why in the earth? Why on earth would you say you got that channel to take the pressure? I ain't gonna use the exact word you said, but take the pressure off of Kwame Brown. Why would you say that?
Man,
You used another word, but I don't want to say that one. But we'll say pause.
You see how people can just get a little clipping of what you say and
Right.
just run with it for years. But see, also not you, but see the same people that ask me that, they'll talk about this man every day, right?
Okay.
And they'll talk about him every day, talk bad about him, say that if they had resources like him, that they'll be a better man than him. They'll say shit like that. But they can talk about this man and shit on him every day. But if somebody say, say something in support of him, then it's something else. I
Okay.
mean that just kills me, man. It kills me how they could talk about and slander somebody every day, but if somebody say something in their favor, then they place a name on you. It's crazy.
And I get that. So you think your channel was a support channel, and pretty much people didn't like you like they didn't like him. So you thought that was kind of pretty much balancing out the hate? Like what was your thinking? What was your thought process behind that?
Well, my thought process is because I ain't like motherfuckers how they kept talking about me, and I ain't have a channel. I wasn't able to go live, and to because the only panels I can really hit to respond to some of them was like a Mondo or Double Speak at the time or KB. And then people was in the chat was just saying like, won't you get you a page or whatever? And I was like, man, I ain't getting no damn YouTube. I was like, I don't know, I ain't know shit about YouTube, bro. And they just kept, man, get a page, woo the woo. And then so after Johnny Blade did what he did, they kind of sent me over the edge. I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna get, I'm gonna go ahead and get one. And it just, it went from there.
Okay. Yeah, because hearing a statement like that, I was like, okay, it's a support channel. One would think that, hearing that statement that you got a support channel.
I don't know why they so bent over backwards about a support channel. I mean, I don't care about none of that. Because see, the reason why they want to say it's a support channel because they want to say, okay, well, that means you didn't get the people in the chat that you get, or you didn't get all them subs, or you. So that's the only reason why they say it's a support channel. But me, bro, like, I don't care about none of that shit. If they want to say it's a support channel, okay, fly me a river. Go ahead and say it's that. But it is what it is.
Okay, I get. So basically, you were saying your channel got started because a content creator had mentioned you, and then that made you kind of be like, oh, let me go ahead.
More than one. It was more than one.
Oh, content creators mentioned you.
Yeah.
And you said, let me figure out this live thing, and the rest, like you said, was history. So well, you ain't had no plans.
I more so say like the chat. I mean, Armando and KB was the first one that ran it across me and said, man, when you ought to get you a channel, boy, you fun as hell. So, them two were the first one to say something about it. And then, people's in the chat, they was like, like every other day saying, man, you ought to get you a pay, woo, woo, woo. And, that what made me get it. But, I mean, initially me getting the page, it wasn't me getting the page just to say, oh, so to take the light off, to take the, take care of KB lightweight, like that bitch ass says, little lightweight like him.
Why you got beef with Sears, man?
Well, because Sears he got into something that didn't concern him. He got drunk one night and admitted on the panel that he sent Moonlight my information. He said Moonlight information on me, and he said he got mad because she brought it to the internet. And so I'm thinking to myself, nigga, why would you do that? I ain't had no problem with you then. Why would you do that? See, it's shit like that. See, motherfuckers I really have a problem with, also dope, really is the people who tried to do shit to me outside of YouTube. Other than motherfuckers in the chat or just, calling me creative phase, shit like that, I don't give a fuck about that. But when you try to do shit outside of YouTube, that's fuck shit. And I'm pretty sure that KTC gave Sis my information to get a Moonlight. So,
That's something or you just speculating?
Well, that's me speculating. But if I was a betting man, I'm pretty sure that KTC gave him the information, because I spoke with Miss 504 when we was cool one time. I spoke with Miss 504 on the phone, and she specifically told me that KTC gave her my information and paid her to try to slander me with it.
Damn.
And 504, she said, "Look, I'm gonna let you get ahead of it." She said, now I respect 504 for that, because she called me and said, "Look, I'm finna do this live. KTC paid me, woo. But she said I won't go overboard with it. But she said I give you a chance to go ahead and go live to get out front with it." And I said, "No, babe." I said, she paid you. Get your money. Go ahead and do your thing, because I ain't worried about whatever KTC sent her. I wasn't worried about it. I don't worry about that shit, because it ain't nothing on my record in my past that I can't attest for, or I can't meet head to head. Whatever. I take care of my shit all the way across the board. I ain't ashamed about nothing in my past. So whatever KTC sent her, I ain't worried about that shit. But the only thing it was then when with that incident when my son happened with my son. So, but I mean, 504 called me and told me, she said, "Hey, well, Kate, she paid me, so I'm gonna go ahead." And I like, all right, cool. See, so that's when I know that bitch KTC wasn't shit.
Man,
Yeah.
this stuff goes. Man,
This
this
shit
stuff
go
goes
deep.
far, man. Yeah,
For
man.
real. And people and a lot of people don't know that. What I just told you. A lot of people don't know that. That's what that broad do, bro. That broad do a lot of fucked up shit to black men outside of YouTube, bro. I ain't did or said nothing to that broad for her to put a picture up of my daughter, you know what I'm saying that M word and great like I wasn't even talking about her then like I am now. I wasn't talking about her like that then when she did all that shit. But she want to act like I'm harassing her and coming in the chats. He harassing me. I'm gonna get the police. Man, this bitch done did a lot of fucked up shit, bro. For real.
So of course, all right. I don't want to take us back down there again because we went down that street.
Right.
So I'll say,
Right,
I'll
right.
ask you this: who do you think was responsible for the traction that you was getting on your channel? Well, your channels, I should say.
Who responsible?
Yeah, like content creators that was responsible for the
See,
traction.
I mean, man, that goes without saying. Hell, KB. but see, I can admit that, bro. I mean, I can give that man his just due. Them lame ass niggas like Sid, he think he at where he at because of him. The nigga, you leached off of KB about putting his name in your title every motherfucking day. So KB was the reason why my channel was popping the way it's popping, and the subs I got here is because of him. And it's the truth. It's the truth. If I say anything else, it'll be a lie. So I can give that man his props. It's the truth. My channel was where it was at. I had 300, 400, 500 people in the chat and all the subs and the super chat shit. That's a big ass credit to KB. What the fuck are we talking about? I mean, that should go without being said.
Do you think any other content creators was responsible?
Oh yeah. Armando. You know what I'm saying? Let me hit this panel. Shit. Hey, I mean, I even say Moonlight. When I used to hit up panel. So yeah. I mean, I ain't, bro. Bro, if look, if it's that, I'ma say it. It is what it is. Why I gotta lie about it?
Right. Yeah, I was
For
just
real.
asking. Yeah, that's why I asked the question because I will figure you would go ahead and tell me the truth about that. I wasn't going into it assuming that you would tell me something other than truths. So yeah,
Right.
you how many channels have you get? Do you keep count or you stop counting? Because these days they call you 86 names. Like,
Hey, that was one of them goddamn questions you had to ask me. I gotta ask you, man. I gotta ask you.
I got to, man. I gotta ask you, do you count? Do you take count? Like, damn, they got me again. Like you just got slash marks. Like, damn, that's 5 channels in goddamn 2 months. Got.
Well, hey, the bigger question is, bro, is it should be, you know, you could tell right there, I won at that point when you got motherfuckers mass flagging you, bro. You know, I mean, it is what it is, man. Hey,
Why do you think you
it
get
is what
mass
it is.
flagged?
Huh?
Why do you think you get mass flagged?
Yeah, because I apply pressure. Yeah, I apply pressure. I move the needle. For real, man. Them niggas, listen, man. Niggas don't like when you can joke better than them. Also, dope. If you can joke better than a nigga, especially if they started it. If a motherfucker starts up with you and you get out joke them, shit, they gonna do anything they can to get you out the way.
So you think once that first channel went, that was kind of like, that kind of like set the foundation. Like people pretty much had you in a scope from that point forward.
I mean, I was just having fun. Like I ain't care about getting monetized or no shit, bro. I was just having fun talking shit because that's what everybody else was doing. Like, you know, I ain't really understand the YouTube policy. I really didn't give a fuck because, man, you know, I make all my money come outside of YouTube, so I'm not tripping. You know what I'm saying? Whatever little donation I get, you know, I'm grateful for it. But I'm good, bro. Everything I got was before YouTube. So you know, going live on, you know, cause I just like talking shit. But motherfucker was getting sensitive and then they feelings about it. I wasn't none of them channels, dog. None of them channels was monetized. Oh, so dope. None of them channels that I got took, none of them monetized.
Boy, I'll say one on was, and that joke was monetized for one day.
Except that one. Listen,
one day.
It was like, bro, listen, it was like, it was like 4 days. Bro, you know, do you know the donations I got just for 4 days, bro? I don't even want to tell you.
Hey, I'm pretty sure you got blessed, man. Pretty sure you got blessed.
But you know, they took the page and I ain't get that. But you know what, bro? I wasn't tripping. I was laughing because I'm like, damn, they want me gone that bad. So I'm just like, but I'm still good though, man. Man, the Most High is good, bro. Man, let me tell you, he better to us than we is ourselves, bro. So you know, I ain't gonna lie, I could have used that little change, but
I'm sure you could.
I'm good though, bro. I'm good with it.
Cause I seen you, cause you did a lot. Yeah, I'm finally monetized, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's what's like. That's what's.
Yeah, you sending your shots, no, you sending your motherfucking shots.
I'm not sending shots. I'm just telling you what I observed. You know, you like I'm finally monetized. I'm like, that's what's up. I'm like, that's what's good. You know, because you know that's the goal, to be on YouTube, to get your channel monetized and to keep your content flowing and keep, you know, the people that support you to keep supporting and stuff. And then you was like, the next thing, like you said, in 4 days, you were like, man, they done took down my monetization. I said, oh damn. I said, that's crazy. That man didn't get a full week. They said you can't even get a full week.
Nigga, I seen that email, nigga. I started laughing.
Oh
like,
man.
I said these motherfuckers. Yeah, man. But hey, it is what it is, man.
Yeah. And all right. So, do you definitely spend more time on the road than at the crib? Because people say you live on a truck, but I know you gotta live on a truck to do that job. So, what is the actual? You know what I'm saying? Are you on the road more than the crib?
Listen, I'm at home right now, but you got Moonlight running around saying I'm homeless. I'm at home right now, bro. I'm at home right now, chilling, man. So, bro, I just let them. Like, listen, I don't even want to tell them my schedule.
Right.
Like,
right,
I don't even want them to know what I'm doing, if I'm on the road, if I'm not. They ain't gonna know my timetable, so I'm at home right now chilling.
I get that. Um,
Yeah.
why you always on camera twinkle toeing your feet in water? What's wrong with you, man?
Because you got people like
What's wrong?
27. See, she wanna mock me and say, "You better not go show your face, or they gonna get that channel. They gonna get the channel." So I go live and show my feet, and just to prove to her that I cammed up.
Oh my God, man! I be seeing that, man. I say, man, he be putting on goddamn on stubby ass feet in the camera, man. What's wrong with this guy, man?
Hey, I do that just to piss them off. I do that just to piss them off because they gonna talk about it. They gonna do a live and talk about my feet, and they did.
Wait, so it's content creators that talk about your feet?
Yes, they did it, nigga. They did it. They even paused it where I had my feet in the water. I can't
Wow.
make this shit up, bro. I can't make this shit up. That's why they want my channels and stuff like that, so they can go back and play them, and so they can try to beat me. That's the only reason why they doing it. Every time I lose a channel, you got this drunk grasshopper. Go get it. I got all your videos. I got all the videos, and I'm gonna upload them. I got all of them. I got all of them. I'm like, damn, nigga, calm down, okay?
He said,
That nigga-
okay. He said he
that
got
nigga
all your
serious about
videos.
them videos.
Yeah, he do say he got all your videos and he getting paid from them.
Mm-hmm.
So like, what's your thoughts on that? Like, just knowing another content creator got your old videos.
I asked him, do he need it? And he said, yeah. And once I found out that he got evicted, and this nigga can't pay $840 a month for rent. And shit, I ain't even tripping. Because that shit, help him pay his rent. I don't know what he's doing with his money though, but hopefully he don't get evicted no more. So how I feel about it, I'm glad to see that it's helping him out.
Do you with those old live streams, do you be wanting to see them? Do you watch them? Or you just like whatever?
Stream, I still got them in my stream. I see, if I really wanted to fuck with that big forehead little boy, I can just take that bitch ass nigga to court and just get it out my stream yard. But if it's a video that I want to see, I just go back in my stream yard and get it. So I used to get mad about paying that $64 a month stream yard, but it worked out for the best. So I got all that. I got all my videos on StreamYard.
Okay.
All of them. All of them. So, but yeah, I don't know what he, but that nigga there, I don't get how he got all them channels and all them videos, but this nigga getting evicted. He can't pay $800. I wish I had an $840 a month mortgage, nigga. I'd be super balling. This nigga getting evicted and talking about some goddamn videos. Come on, man.
So, what's your actual status for YouTube? Do you got the Tommy Sotomayor treatment? Did you get an email, or you just like really banned from YouTube, but you just kind of finessing right now?
Man, if I'm banned from YouTube, why I'm talking to you right now?
And again, I'm like, but okay. So when I say
if that's the case, Moonlight should be banned from YouTube.
Well, when I
If
say that,
if that's the case, Kevlo should be banned. Man, that's just them bunnies talking, bro.
No. What I'm saying is that's why I mentioned the Tommy Sotomayor treatment, meaning like you can't, because YouTube got face recognition. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I mean it when I said Tommy Sotomayor, meaning you can't be cammed up or anything.
Well, he cammed up on Moonlight Panel every time he hit Moonlight Panel.
Yeah, that's true too. And he also cammed up before, in another live stream I said. So that's why I was asking, like, what's your actual? So YouTube never sent you an email, period. You know what I'm saying? You can't be on the platform.
I'm not on YouTube now. I'm on StreamYard. If you want to be technical.
Well, yeah, technically, yeah, true.
Yeah,
That's true, technically. So pretty much, and
But it's
again,
a, but ain't it a shame though? You got people trying to get man. I'm a war vet. I ain't got no criminal record. I served my country honorably. I went to war for the same people who mass flagged me. I went to war to fight for your right as an American citizen, and y'all trying to ban me. You trying to ban the snowman?
oh man, it's snowman.
Hey,
Hey,
also no, they trying to ban the snowman, dog. Boy, hey, listen. Also, hey, bro, they can't stand it, bro. They can't stand that a nigga getting that guap.
so you had me dying laughing one live stream a while back. You talking about you was trafficking material.
Yeah, trafficking material. Listen, I just on the song what Jesus was saying, and now they talking about I'm selling goddamn. Man, these people crazy. I can't even sing the song. Them motherfuckers think I'm selling goddamn dope. The hell?
And the
Going
reason why
crazy here. And that motherfucker think they actually think that too. That motherfucker think I'm be 50 years old out here goddamn selling dope. Man, these motherfuckers crazy. nigga, I did that shit when I was 13 and 14. Nigga, that shit over with.
and the reason why I asked, about the whole band and saying, do you got the Tommy Sotomayor treatment is because can
His
you
name is Tammy.
oh look, there you go. There you go.
Mama's little mistake.
There you go.
Down by the lake.
This dude
And it
here, boy.
dropped out. A little fucking mistake. His name is
So can you actually, like the channel you on right now, can you create a channel on YouTube?
I don't know, man. I'm in the clouds right now.
Like, can you create a channel, and of course
I don't know.
you'll get the subscribers because people, like I said, people will watch. That's why I was telling True. Like, you gonna have people that watch you, that
I'll
support
tell
you.
you like this, so dope. If I could get, if I was to try to get my own channel, I'll run laps around that goddamn bunny hopper over there.
I think you should try it, man.
That nigga can't fuck with me in numbers. None of that shit. He can't fuck with me in content. None of that shit. I don't need no bells and whistles, and I run circles around that nigga, and he don't like that shit. That's
I think you should try it.
Go live. YouTube. If they find out this, YouTube's gonna take that channel. That's a jealous bitch. That's a jealous bitch ass goddamn Easter bunny, man. What's wrong with that nigga, man? That nigga can't fuck with me on YouTube, and he definitely can't fuck with me outside of YouTube.
I think you should try it.
I seen that nigga life before YouTube.
I think you should try it though.
I was on point. A dirty, dingy, stinking ass motherfucking rabbit. That's what he is.
Your ass crazy, man. I think you should try it though, man. I think you should try it. And if that don't work, I think you should try Rumble, man. Cause you're gonna have people that'll watch you. You got people, you know for a fact.
I really ain't into it like that though, man. I don't really.
What you mean?
I ain't into like just wanted to get a. I mean, I don't know. We wanted to be on social media like that just to get Rumble or whatever. You know what I mean? It ain't that serious for me.
I mean, you'll get traction.
They take it that serious, huh?
You'll get traction. You'll get traction because it'll not only be the people that that support you. It'll be the people that don't like you that'll watch you. So
no, cause I really don't have. I wouldn't have time for it because like it'll just take away from, what I'm doing outside of YouTube. So because I mean, trust me, bro. Like this, running a channel and you know what I mean, being on the panel, that's time consuming and it's other stuff you ain't gonna be able to get done. So, but I wouldn't have the time for it, So, You know,
And look,
because it'll take too much. Just take too much of what I got going on. Outside of YouTube.
and look, Lee said the same thing I said, but it's serious enough to co-host with a sex offender. Come on now, Garrett.
Man, I ain't worried about none of that shit they talking about, man. They the lead. Nobody. None of them motherfuckers can't tell me shit
But
about
you,
who I got
but
damn
but
rock
you know
with.
what? It ain't even about like who you choose to have a rapport with. It's the fact that hearing you on video and you say, if that's true, he a nasty motherfucker. So what's your thoughts about that? Hearing that now, that was something you said then.
I don't have no thoughts on it because I said what I said then, and then when everything came out, I said what I said to Biz. I wouldn't apologize to him when everything came out, so I don't feel no way about it. Whatever I said what it was at the time, and I don't know why people want to keep on reliving what I said 2 years ago. Whatever I said it, and I stand on that shit. And then when everything come out, I stand on me apologizing to him, and we moved on and went on from that. I didn't. Me and him, I ain't got to take over because the simple fact we linking up for just to go at certain people. I was rocking with that man before the goddamn takeover.
Right.
So
But nobody's
anybody got anybody feel a certain type of way because I rock with Biz, I don't give a mammy motherfucker. That's my motherfucking nigga. And I don't give a fuck who got something to say about it.
And again, it goes back to what I said. You people, we all have that free will to do it, whatever it is that we want to do. Absolutely. I don't think it's more so that people are upset, of what you've said or done. It's the fact that documentation, you know what I'm saying, is YouTube. And, seeing that video and then seeing you share a channel with somebody that, you pretty much in that video had showed your disgust for. And then only to say, of course, what you saying now, which, of course, that's totally your prerogative.
That's my man's $100,000.
Right. So saying that, so being what came out.
That's my nigga. That's my nigga. That's my nigga.
Now, I want to say this too, because I heard you say you didn't link up with him to go at certain content creators. I don't think that's the case at all, because yes, I can say that you was going at the content creators that you was going at on your own channel. Yes. But I think it's more so a pedal coin one-on-one thing than a you thing, because you was pulling numbers without him. So it's not about like what he had going on. He needed you to pull them numbers, and by you just being over there,
Biz don't need me.
He don't, but he definitely does, because he wasn't. Again, when you went live, what did you?
Biz don't need me for nothing, bro.
Listen what I'm saying. Listen what I'm saying. You was pulling the numbers. You know them numbers you was pulling when you had them channels. Compared to when he was going live and talking about whatever the fuck he was talking about. It wasn't. It's a difference. You know what I'm saying? You got more of the. You got more of the charisma, and you actually talking shit. You entertaining, opposed to him. He don't have any of those things. He don't have any of those attributes. Aside, look, we'll just say we all know he a sexual offender. He was on the registry. We know that.
Damn.
But if we talking about,
man, what the? Hey,
but let's.
Goddamn.
Okay.
I'm just saying, bro.
Okay.
I mean, you got to go way. You got to
all
go.
Right.
I mean,
listen.
I mean, you ain't got to keep on.
I'll say this.
And slandering the man while I was a mother.
Okay.
I mean,
I'll say this.
I know it's your pounder. But you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna let you talk about my dog like that.
Listen
bro.
to what I'm about to say. Listen to what I'm about to say.
If you want to keep on name calling him, you can do that shit with me off the panel.
Listen to what I'm about to say. Listen what I'm about to say.
let's have a conversation. But if you want to sit
But
up
you
here and
gotta
keep
let
on
me
slamming the
finish.
man, I can get off the panel.
You gotta let me finish.
All right.
You gotta let me finish to get to the point where I'm making.
But you
The
can get to
point,
the point what you're making without all
but
the
you gotta
slamming,
let me.
bro.
You
Wild
can't.
number up
But
there.
you can't
Go
tell
ahead.
me how I gotta make my point. I'm about to make a point to get to back to what we talking about, dude.
Okay. Okay.
The point that I'm making is putting that we know and what we know about his dark past. We know that to the side. I'm just talking about the content creator and what you actually do as a content creator or a YouTuber. I'll say for you because you say you're not a content creator. Those are things that you do that those are things that you have to carry a channel that he doesn't have. So to
Okay.
me,
Well.
you
Oh,
carry
so
those
dope. Oh,
channels.
so dope. Oh, so dope. Well, that's fine. But he still don't need me.
And again, that's your opinion.
He still don't need
That's
me.
your opinion. And I'm not
I
mad.
mean, I mean, he don't because if YouTube was to shut down today, Biz would be straight, and I'll be straight. So
You're
he
not.
don't.
You're not.
Biz don't need me.
And again, you making it seem like I'm disputing your view. I'm not. What I'm saying is I'm just talking about just YouTube. Now, what happens outside, I can't speak on that as far as financial or whatever the case you might be speaking about outside of YouTube. I can't speak to that. I'm just speaking about YouTube because that's where we at right now. And I'm talking about just the whole creation and just content in general. That's what I'm speaking about. I'm not talking about financial and monetary. So that's why I said, let me finish my point so you can see where I'm going at. You automatically thought I was taking it to what cats is doing outside in their life. That's not what I'm talking about because I can't speak to that because I don't know. I don't know what you pulling in financially. I don't know what he pulling in financially. I can't speak to that. But what I'm speaking to is just the content creation and creating content. I'm talking about me seeing how your channels went when you had them and how I seen, you having the people in there, the things you were saying, the entertainment that you had brought when you had your channels, and like you said, you pretty much was moving needles, like you say, and how he did his content, and how it's more so you carrying the show because you have that charisma and entertainment value that he doesn't have. That was just my opinion on that.
Biz got, in my opinion, in my opinion, Biz got a little charisma, and Biz funny, and all of that, entertaining, and he can talk about positive shit. He can get on the fuck shit. So Biz is not a one trick pony.
And that's your opinion. And I can't dispute that because that's someone you chose to have as a co-host to do the channel with. You see what I'm saying? I can't dispute that because that's how you look at it. But I'm just giving you my perspective from what I've seen. Because I'm telling you, for me, like me seeing the content that you've done, you definitely carry the show way further than he could, and without I'll say it for me, for my opinion, the Takeover channel doesn't work without you. It don't work, and that's just my opinion.
Oh, okay.
I'm not
Disagree.
saying it as a fact. I'm just saying just what from my observation because
Yeah, I disagree with that,
you
but yeah,
and then
I
that's
got you.
fine. That's fine.
Yeah, I got
That's fine. And you told me your reasons why you disagree. You know what I'm saying? I'm just giving my honest opinion because of what I've seen you do with channels. You know what I'm saying? I've seen you have
he
channels.
but see, he ain't never tried to take his channel in that direction, in the takeover direction. He was just doing the Bitcoin thing, and that was it. He wasn't trying to get numbers or get into that way because if he wanted to, when he was talking about Sid's bitch ass, he had like 250, 300 in his chat. So if he wanted to be on fuck shit every day, a biz can have 175, 200 people in his chat without me. I didn't see it. I didn't see it, but he chose not to go that direction. And ain't nothing wrong with that.
I'm not knocking that. if he want to take his channel a different direction, that's cool. But I'm pretty sure he definitely has did live streams on that channel where you said you seen him make a certain number. But I've also seen you have channels where you talking on live streams and you're pulling more numbers than that because of just the entertaining factor that you have that he don't have.
I think that's just because of the sector we in, because I said mainly want to hear the fuck shit.
Right. But that's what we talking about. I'm not talking about nothing other than that, because that's what we've been talking about the whole time. You know what I'm saying? We just been, shooting a bobo, talking shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what we've been doing the whole time. And like you said, that's what it's comprised of as far as the content anyway. So that's exactly what I'm speaking about. I'm not speaking on anything outside of whatever he trying to do. I'm talking about in the sense of when you talking shit on channels that you've had, I've seen it go another way, opposed to when him trying to talk shit, it don't get the same results because he don't have that entertaining factor. And that's just my opinion.
Yeah, I put up all them texts. I didn't leave nothing out them messages. I put up all them text messages.
Okay.
And I never said from the start that Tamika tried to holler at me or I tried to holler at her. I never said that.
Well,
the reason why I don't know why people trying to make it seem like that I tried to make Tamika look some type of way.
Nobody. Who was trying to do that? Who was trying to make it seem like?
People saying in the chat, and it's just it's just how you phrased it made me kind of think that.
Well, no.
I tried to make her look a certain type of way, but that wasn't the case. I was just making, when I put up Tamika messages, I was making a point that she was on Lonnie Live talking about, she was making fun of my channels, getting clapped or whatever. And the only thing I said was, well, but you was in my DM and you was acting concerned about why my channels got taken down. That's the only thing I said. That was the only reference I made of it.
But again, I'm not like trying to put you down for trying to holler at something. Like, you put the eyes in it. That's why I was like, you put the eyes in there like I see you. I
didn't if I wanted to holler at Tamika, I could have hollered at Tamika. I didn't try to holler at her.
Well, or I'm just saying, you pretty much said I see you. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you saying you weren't trying to holler.
But I do that when we be in chats, and she can tell you that. I do the same things in chats, but if I wanted to holler at Tamika, I could have hollered at Tamika.
Okay.
I didn't want, but I didn't want Tamika. I got, I got a situation going on, and Tamika got a situation going on. So I never tried to holler. I never tried to holler at Tamika.
Okay.
But if I wanted to, I could have. Trust me. If I wanted to holler at Tamika, I could have hollered at Tamika.
See, and look, I didn't want to. And look, G Money, that's the shit I be talking about, right? So you'll say all that shit, right? You go through that whole shit saying all that shit, and then you'll say, but if I wanted to do it, I'll do it. And you know what I'm saying?
Because you said, because of what you said, you tried to you said, well, you tried to holler, you tried to be slick with it.
No, all I said,
had to catch you.
No, all I said was
I had to catch you with it. I'm old. I done been around the block a couple of times. Also dope.
Me too.
And you know what? I give you this. Also dope. Maybe the way you said it, somebody else will probably take it to where I'm coming from with it. They'll probably take it there, not you. So, but the way you worded it, either you trying to imply, what I'm saying is wrong, or somebody else might take it the wrong way. So that's why I'm putting it out there like that.
Oh, so you was on a defense when really I wasn't even trying to press.
No, I wasn't on no defense. I'm just saying, bro. I'm not on the defense. I'm just saying. If I wanted to holler at Tamika, I could have hollered at Tamika. That's all I'm saying.
Right. And I'm not disputing that. Listen, I'm going off what you telling me. This is your interpretation of what happened, of why you sent what you was sending. I'm not disputing that, but I'm just saying. Well, you,
See that part? See that? Right there, right there. Oh man, you know what you doing? Stop that shit, man. Stop that shit, Osa. Stop that shit, man. I be doing that same shit sometimes just to fuck with you, just to, you know what I'm saying? You ain't going over the line, but you just, you teetering that motherfucker. You get clear.
hey, that's why I'm letting you know I know some G money. Hey, listen, you say you've been around. I know what's going on, man. I know what's going on, man. Well, look, when I seen that Snapchat screen picture, I said, "Oh, I know what's going on."
You got Snapchat?
Yeah, I got Snapchat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I'm not really active up there.
I only got a selected few. As a matter of fact, I ain't adding nobody else on my Snapchat. It's over with. ain't nobody else getting there. Hell no. Shit. Hell no. It's over. Shit.
So you said you're not on Instagram at all. You don't do Instagram.
No, I got a page on there, but I don't really post. Like, I don't. Man, I check my shit probably like maybe 2 or 3 times a month. I'll look through that shit, if that. So.
Mm-hmm.
But I had to goddamn block the goddamn Salsa. You know that nigga follow me on IG. Why the fuck is this nigga following me?
Like he
tried to.
Oh, okay. Was this recent? Where y'all were cool?
What the fuck wrong with that nigga, man?
Wait, because I know at one point y'all had y'all was cool. So was this around when y'all was cool though?
Nah. It was way after that.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, look at this fucking clown. Like, let me block this motherfucker. Nigga, hell no.
All right, I got Tamika McCullough backstage. But listen, but hold on. Listen,
salute to you.
G Money. You gotta listen. You gotta listen to what I gotta say.
She gonna blow my high.
She not gonna disrespect, dog.
Nah, she already did it.
Hey, look, G, look, check this out. Yeah? Hey, Tamika, before you talk, and G Money, before you talk. Now, G Money, you said what you said as far as how your perspective was. All I'm going to do is let Tamika give her perspective. Tamika, can you get a perspective without, I know both parties disrespected, but tonight, this morning, can y'all have a civil dialogue with none of the extra and y'all just give y'all perspective? And I'm going to let Tamika give her perspective, but y'all ain't got to bash each other and do all the extra.
Sure.
All right, so go ahead and give your perspective.
Okay. First of all, Gary, you know why we fell out, okay? You told me to suck your dick twice. See, now you think it's funny. See, you talking about disrespect. That's disrespectful, okay? You apologized the first time. I let you slide with it, and you did it again. So that's when I backed up. Don't try to act like you don't know why the fuck we in our predicament now. Don't do that to me. I was rocking with you. I ain't never said I wasn't rocking with you. Everybody knew I was rocking with Sis knew I was rocking with you. You know what I'm saying? So that ain't no secret. I ain't got shit to hide on this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? When I DM'd you, yes I did DM you because you lost 2 channels in a month, nigga. So I was concerned. I was concerned. But as far, you know what I'm saying? And then you try to talk about when I was texting you, you was ignoring me. Look at the thread. You kept texting me and I never replied back. Let's just keep that funky. Okay, so if you talking about you could holler at me if you want to. Gary, I'm gonna tell you something. You don't know my life. I have a good life. I have a good man that takes great care of me. I can go 7 months without working, my nigga. You ain't even in my tax bracket, okay? So let's get that fucking clear. You was my nigga, but you start showing me otherwise. And I'm done with the conversation. I ain't got shit else to say about it. So don't try to put me on the spotlight and try to act like that I did you so wrong when you the one told me you disrespected me to the utmost when you did that to me. Anybody know I'm from Michigan. Yes, I throw shots. I do that to anybody. But you want to get mad at me and telling me only thing I think you mad about because I rock with Sears. That's the real reason why you don't fuck with me. Just tell the truth. Shame the devil. You know that's what the fuck it is. You know that's what it is. Don't fucking get up here and lie like you don't know why we ain't cool no more. Don't do that. You disrespected me, my nigga. And that's the bottom line.
All right. 86. You want to respond?
Mm-mm.
Okay. All right. So 86 he don't want to say he don't want to respond. So Tamika, before I want to ask you this. So yes, we heard 86 say if you want to holler, he'll holler, and you was like, that ain't the type. That ain't what happened because you got your situation where you're good and you taken care of. So is 86 like yo kind of guy, or because with
No.
that statement you made?
Come on. Hey, come on, also though. She already said
All right,
that.
all right, all right, all right,
I ain't
all
no
right,
Yeah,
text
I
all right,
mean,
back.
all
I,
right,
I
all
said
right.
what I said.
You
I
said
rock
you
with
said you
Gary.
said
That's my
what you said.
homie.
You said what you said. But I wasn't doing that to be like trying to get jokes or nothing out or nothing like that. I was just thinking, she was going to pretty much explain, the guy. But that's
Well,
cool.
she already explained it though. She said I ain't in a text break. She
And got,
said what she said.
I,
Just.
I let it be what it be. All right, but that's it. Tamika, you had something else
Yeah,
for him.
that's all I wanted. Gary, you already know what time it is. I don't even know why you pulled that shit on me like that. I don't know if you just wanted my response now, but you got it. So have a good night. I'm
So when
back in the
y'all,
bush.
so when y'all,
I just put all the text messages up again tomorrow. I'm gonna
You
Tamika,
say.
can do whatever you got. It don't matter. It is what it is. He already got the text message. I mean, what you gonna do that for?
No, I'm just make sure I didn't leave nothing out
Okay, you ain't gotta. Hey, do what you gotta do, my nigga. Do
Tamika,
what you gotta
already.
do.
will y'all,
What's
Already.
up?
would you ever be cool with 86 again?
I don't trust that nigga. No, I don't see why anybody would ever trust him because he's a slime ball. You know what I'm saying? He don't know what loyalty is. He don't know what respect is. You know what I'm saying? He does stupid shit like this to get attention off of YouTube. For what? You ain't getting no money off this shit. What you trying to do? You disrespect women more than you disrespect a man. And I can't get with a motherfucker like that. That's why he would never. You know what?
Hey,
If I
I'm
would,
gonna come back.
it,
I'm
it,
gonna come back up
yeah,
also though
yeah,
She
when
about
she
yeah.
to, but
finished.
she about to drop down.
Yeah, I am.
Oh,
In
okay.
real life though, he would never have been my friend because I don't rock with niggas like him. And I'm gone.
Shouts out to Tamika for sharing her thoughts and opinions. She answered the questions. That when I asked her questions, she pretty much elaborated more on her thoughts and opinions about the situation between her and 86. And 86 said he
Yeah,
had no response
I'll
for it.
respond on the takeover in the morning for the morning topic. Yeah, man, I respond on the morning call. You know what I'm talking about, man. Hey, I'm gonna make sure I hit the like button too. Also, though, I'm gonna make sure I hit the like button. I'm gonna make sure I hit
Hey,
the
G
like
Money,
button.
man, you on some
You know what I'm
shit,
saying?
man. Hey, you a funny ass
Man,
nigga,
I be
man.
chilling. Hey, let's see what I be talking about, man. I'm chilling, man. I done rolled me a backwood up. You know what I mean? And then I got people criticizing me talking about I'm rolling up backwood. Man, I done been to two combat zones, man. You mean to tell me I can't roll up a slap wood? What you think about that? Oh, so dope. I done been to Iraq and I done been to Bosnia. Haven't I earned the right to roll up a backwood?
I mean, I
In your
think
opinion?
I think so, man. If you serve the country, you put your time in. And,
I appreciate that, boss. I appreciate that.
yeah, man, no problem, man. Like I said, shouts out to the vets, man, that done put the time in, man, and did what they had to do to make to earn a living, and
Yeah, I'm
also
trying.
for
Hey,
their
also,
family.
hey man, when I get to 100%, I ain't working no more. It's over with, man. I'm trying to get to that
Hey,
100%, man.
man. I ain't gonna ask you the next question. The next question, because I know how hard it is to actually get there. But like you said, when you get there, man,
Mm,
I already know because I talk to other
yeah.
homies that's vets and they tell me them stories and stuff. But that's definitely the goal.
The only thing though, also dope, bro. Like they be trying to give y'all that medication, bro. I don't like no medication, bro. Like I don't, man. I don't. They, that's the only thing, bro.
Oh, they be trying to
Cause
give you
like
medicine behind it.
I know some cats that then got they 100%, but they ain't, they weren't like how they used to be. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So it's
But if
that's
you
where I'm
gotta
at
do
with
what
it
you
though.
gotta do to get that
Right.
100%, man. I mean, not saying you gotta take the medicine that they
Yeah.
prescribe you, but of course, it's always they let you get 100% for different reasons from what I've been told and stuff too. So yeah, it's not an easy thing.
And it seemed like they getting better now. It seemed like they uh, getting their percentages raised in a short amount of time than when it used to take years. So they is doing a better job with that. I'll say that.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah, they starting to switch up a lot of things, man, because they understand just the climate of the world and what's going on. So I see them kind of easing up on stuff, and they know people's situations be different, so they trying to work with people, man.
Right, right.
Yeah, 'cause I heard it
Yeah,
was
because
real
it's some
difficult.
it's some that they it's some out there they really do need them services though.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Yeah, that's a factuals right there. Yeah, it's definitely some people going through tough times, man. That's real. That's some real stuff, man. Shouts out to my brother Shy Bro in the building, man.
Yeah, that's why you gotta stay prayed. We gotta stay prayed up, like we pay that insurance every month, man.
Yeah,
We gotta
yeah,
stay
man.
prayed up, cause bro, we definitely in the last days, man. I talk my shit, and I might go overboard, sometimes, but I try to, get that man, get the Most High all his praise, man, and shoot,
You got to, man.
just don't get so sucked in to where you just lose touch of reality. I try to make sure I you know just try to keep a level head.
Have you found yourself in a spot like that before, where YouTube was kind of taking up a lot of your time, and you
Oh
kind of
yeah,
and you was
hell
kind of
yeah,
like,
man. Yeah,
I gotta
all
fall
yeah,
back.
yeah, all of us been there. Oh hell yeah, yeah. I'll be a lie, Yeah, I'll be lying if I say I didn't. So you just got to know how to scale it back, and um, start back focusing in on your priorities. Just keep your priorities first, and then everything else will fall into place.
Yeah, that's true. You gotta have balance, man. I said that before. Balance is important, man.
Hmm.
Balance is definitely important.
Yeah,
What?
too much of anything, too much of anything ain't good for you. Shit, too much water, drinking too much water will kill you.
Yeah, yeah. You got to do everything in
Shit. So
moderation. Everything in
right,
moderation.
right. You gotta balance it off. But some people, man, they don't know how to balance it off. Like when they start doing stuff outside of YouTube and contacting CPS for no reason, contacting people job for no reason. When you do stuff like that, then that's you sucked into the matrix. Then you done lost touch of reality because you doing shit in real life based on something off of YouTube.
Right.
Trying to fuck, fuck with people jobs and shit, man. Just dumb shit like that, bro. That's out of bounds. But if you stay prayed up, and you stay prayed up, and if you don't, you just don't do shit like that, then you know 10 out of 10 times it's going at the end of the day it's gonna go in your favor, because all the shit that people try to do to me outside of YouTube,
Mm-hmm.
that shit, man, that shit ain't affecting me not one bit. That shit was like a raindrop on my shoulder. Didn't even notice it. Didn't even notice it. You know what I'm saying? So
I get that, man. That makes sense.
still shaking and moving.
You right. You still gotta stay true too, man. You gotta honest with yourself and continue to go down the path that you got set out for yourself. You know what I'm saying? You can't let nobody choose that path for you.
Right, because if I can live with the fact that if I made a decision for myself and if it don't go right, I can live with the fact that I made that decision. You know what I mean?
Right. So you pretty much would
as
accept,
opposed to somebody else making that decision for me.
right?
Huh?
So you pretty much accept anything, the decisions you make. So you willing to take all the consequences that come with the decisions you make.
All right, that's what us men do.
Yeah,
That's why I mean we'll take suggestions from people. But ultimately it's your decision,
right.
and you got to live with it. You got to live with it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's true. How many countries you actually been through?
Uh, I started out in Fort Polk, Louisiana. Well, I went to basic training in Fort Sill, Oklahoma. Went there 4 months. Um, now I'm coming from Mississippi, with like 85, 90 degrees. I got to Fort Sill, Oklahoma. Uh, January '94. Man, like froze my goddamn ass off. Pause. But yeah, I went to basic training there. Went there 4 months. Um, then went to Fort Polk, Louisiana. From there, went to Fort Sill. Um, Not, I'm sorry. Went to Fort Polk. Then I went to Fort Benning, Georgia. Then I went to well, let me break down the years. I got to Fort Polk, Louisiana, I think 90, around May or June, probably around June of '94. Uh, did a year at Fort Polk, Louisiana. Went to Fort Benning, Georgia, summer '95, around June. Boy, look at here. Boy, I got to Fort Benning, Georgia. Yes, Lord. Ooh.
It's a different time.
So, hey, oh my God, boy. Hey, I think I was 21 when I made it to Fort Benning, Georgia. But
Oh
shit, I
man.
was there 2 years. I was there 2 years from '95 to '97.
Mm-hmm.
I almost got out, but I re-enlisted to go to Germany. Re-enlisted, went to Germany, got to Germany that summer '97. I think I stayed there till the end of 2000. And boy, look at here. Them were the best years of my life. Goddamn Germany. Yes, Lord, boy. Yes. Hey, look here. Hey, I'm gonna keep it PG-13, and I'm gonna just leave it at that. But yeah, did 3 years over there in Germany. Had went to Bosnia and Kosovo. Uh, and then I left from there. I think the end of 2000. Went to Fort Riley, Kansas, and did 4 years there. I think. Let me see. I got to the end of 2000, and then I got out in Fort Riley, Kansas, December of 2004. But right before I got out, I went to Iraq.
Mm-hmm.
I was finna get out, and they put what they call a stop loss on me. So they put a stop loss on me. Then I had to go over there in Iraq. Did that year over there. Came back and got out December 2004. So yeah, man. But yeah, I went to Iraq. I think it was what was that? August '03 to October '04, and then I got out December.
That
Yep.
was a nice little journey.
Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah. I love the traveling. That's one thing I miss about the military. I like the traveling, but it was just that the more rank you get, the more bullshit you had to put up with, and
Mm-hmm.
it was like I just, you know, yeah, I was just when I did that year in Iraq, yeah, I like, yeah, that's enough. Yeah, I
Yeah.
said, nah, I said, and then when I started to become conscious, what's going on around you, you know what I mean? Not to get too much into it, but when you get conscious of stuff, then
Right.
so right, so that's when
Your eyes was open.
they got on, right. So
Nah, I know
and
what you
then
mean.
being over there that year, bro, you appreciate a lot of shit that, you know what I'm saying, that we take for granted over here. Like, I mean, hell, just being able to take a hot shower every night, bro. We take that for granted.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, I went for like before they got the shower set up over there. I think we went like 3-4 months before they got the shower set up. You know,
Damn.
we had to, yeah. So we had to, you know what I mean. Do what we had to
I
do,
always said
and
do what you had to do.
yeah, right. But shit, hey, but we made it though. I made it with all my limbs intact. I made it back. So shit, you know.
Which was always, you had someone praying for you, man.
Oh yeah,
You made it through all
oh
that.
yeah. I definitely had some praying grandparents. Cause shoot, if it was up to my praying, boy, I know I never would have made it back. So yeah, it was definitely my grandparents. They, used to make us go to church every Sunday coming up. So,
Mm-hmm.
that's the type of grandparents I had.
Oh yeah, that old traditional.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't no way around
Mm-hmm.
it. With the hymns, the spiritual
Mm-hmm.
hymns and the hymn books in the pews.
We missing our grandparents now, bro, because it's no glue holding that foundation no more, man. Like it's like, bro, when my grandmother passed, it was like my family had split.
Mm.
She was that glue that held it together.
Mm-hmm.
And so like, bro, like if we can just that older generation, bro, we starving for, you know for that nurturing that they gave us.
No, I definitely understand what you mean, man. Grandparents, they play a pivotal part in the family, man. They, like you said, it's like that glue. They tie all the loose ends together. When
Mm-hmm.
families gonna have they, differences, and they might not see eye to eye, but it's still family. But one thing about the grandparents, they can always bring people together because everybody got love for them because they all can relate on so many levels because they didn't see so many generations.
Right. See, my grandparents the type. I ain't care. They didn't care what kind of falling out you had with one another. You was gonna fix it right there in front of them.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
Shit.
yeah,
It's gonna be a problem. It's gonna be a goddamn broomstick to the head or something. But
yeah.
it was. They just had that structure and that power over us. But
Mm-hmm.
you know, yeah, man, we missing that. Our generation missing that right now
It's a
with these with these YNs out here now. man, man, these boys ain't, bro. They ain't got no mind, bro. Then you seen I think this like 17-year-old boy shot his 14-year-old sister, something like that.
No, I ain't see that. That's crazy.
Yeah, something like that. Man.
Man, it'd be a lot going
I
on in this
think, but
world.
I think, bro, I think we're in the last 75 years.
Think it's just 75?
No, I think we are in the last 75 years of, we're in the last hour, the
Mm.
last days.
Oh yeah, I can believe that. Yeah, I can believe that. I definitely can believe that. Shouts out to Flying Low, gifting one Also Dope Live membership to 27 Duran 2.0. 27 Duran. Let Flying know you appreciate it. Shouts out to Flying Low for the support. But yeah, I definitely see what you
What's up
mean
with
with
the
that.
flying low?
Yeah. Shouts out to Flying Low, man. Flying Low be supporting. For sure. But yeah, I definitely get what you mean, man. It's just crazy, man. Like I believe the last days. Man, I've been thinking about Revelations lately, man.
Mm,
And when I say just like Revelations, just of course the story itself, we know, or we've heard about it or read little parts about it, but Revelations is like the afterwards, like what
Revelation
happens
deep.
afterwards.
Revelation is deep.
It's real deep, man. It's almost it's like your life flashing before your eyes just reading it. And when I'm thinking about like Revelations, I'm thinking about like, of course we in a physical form like right now, but
Hmm.
I'm thinking about like the afterlife, where you go in the afterlife, man, that you got to spend your eternity in. Like I'm talking about like your
Hmm.
last day, like your soul. You pretty much, that's gonna be your permanent residence for
Scary.
eternity. For eternity, man. You know what I'm saying? So I just be thinking about that
Scary,
lately,
man.
man. Like it's just, and you know how people dropping like flies now, and we seeing people today and they gone tomorrow and stuff, and I be thinking about like where they soul going, where they going at, like what's really going on? Because they was here in the physical, but now they here in the spiritual. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, I just be thinking about Revelations lately, man. The lake of fire, all that stuff. That's why I say life too short, man. And if it's anything that anybody want to do, like take a trip or just, explore, or whatever it is that a person's heart set out to do, or what they want to do, I say just go ahead and do it, man, because you don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. You're definitely not going to know what's going to happen tomorrow, man. It's a crazy world we live in, man.
Hmm.
Lou Jenkins, what's up, man? I saw a few people come in too, y'all. Shouts out to the chat. Highly favored. What's going on? There's a few other people I've seen. I've seen the John show a few times. I said what's up to my brother Shy Bro. Yeah, shouts out to the chat, man. We got G Money K, aka 86 up here. Just sharing his thoughts and opinions, man. Very entertaining live, and man, it's good conversation, man. Entertaining, man. Like I said, when I have like conversations with people, and I pretty much, of course, know I get familiar with their content. You know what I'm saying? Because the content pretty much tells you a little bit, if not more, about the person who's producing the content and putting it out to the audience and stuff. So I've seen your content before, and of course the channels and stuff that you put out there on YouTube and stuff. So I always was like, you spoke about the military, and then I heard you one time say, you want to do a channel where you're just speaking about your stories and stuff. So I said, well, that sounds like something you actually be wanting to talk about. So that's why I kind of asked you about, your military experience in the countries you've been to, because it's important for people to go out there and see the world, man. So.
Oh yeah, man. The world, yeah, it's a big place, man, and yeah, I ain't got no regrets about the military, man. It was it was a good experience. Yeah, I definitely love to travel when I was in there. Boy, I had an awesome time in Germany. Boy, I can't say enough about Germany. That was before the gate guards and the war on terrorism. That was before all of that. When I got there, it was open post.
Okay.
Like anybody couldn't come on there, but like it was like that from like the time I got there, from summer '97 to I want to say like the end of '98. I think the end of '98 they had like a terrorist attack in somewhere in Africa, like with some embassies.
Mm-hmm.
And when that happened, it's like that's when everything changed. That's when gate guards came. It was closed posts, and so. But I mean, we still had fun. But man, from like the summer of '97 to the summer of '98, good Lord, have mercy. Whew. Hey, listen, and when I got over there, I was 25. So let that sink in, you
Oh
know.
man,
At the peak.
boy, I know you're like, boy, it's a whole new world. What part of Germany?
Yeah. Bamberg.
Okay, so I've been to Hamburg.
Ba- oh, that's way up there. See, I was in between. Bamberg is in between Nuremberg and Schweinfurt.
Okay.
I think I'm about 2 hours. I think I'm like 2 hours west of Frankfurt.
Oh, okay. So you were closer to. Okay, I don't
Yeah.
know how far Hamburg was from. Hamburg was from Frankfurt.
Y'all, Hamburg, that's way up there. I was a long way from there.
Okay.
But every weekend, man, I used to be like in the area. I'd be around that Darmstadt, Wiesbaden, um, and K Town area. You know, Kaiserslautern.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Kaiserslautern, but we call it K Town. It's right by Ram Mine Air Force Base. It was an Air Force base there. It's still there.
Damn,
And
that's why that
man,
sound familiar. That sound familiar.
man, oh my God. And plus, I used to be in Mannheim. You know, some weekends, Mannheim and Hanau.
Okay.
All that's around the Frankfurt area, like Hanau, Wiesbaden, Darmstadt. Well, Darmstadt, Wiesbaden is probably like an hour or so away, but like Hanau, that's like right outside of Frankfurt. So, and then you had the big Air Force base that was Ram Mine.
Mm-hmm.
Ram Mine was right there in Frankfurt, and you had the other one was Ramstein, was right there by Kaiserslautern, which we call K Town.
So you was around there
Mm-hmm.
moving.
Huh?
I said you was around there moving.
Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah, man. Shit, man. I was all over, man. At the Love Parade in Berlin. At the Oktoberfest in Munich every year in October. Shit, man.
That's why I wanted to go. I wouldn't go to
I,
Berlin actually. I didn't get a chance to go to Berlin.
oh yeah, bro. Look at here. You think them? And shout out to my Mexican people. You think Mexicans goddamn party? Man, I had brought in the New Year's in Berlin, bro. You came outside the next day, it looked like a war zone. I'm talking about paper everywhere. I mean, just everywhere. But you come back the next day, all that shit was cleaned up.
Mm-hmm.
But them motherfucker party the whole weekend. I ain't talking. I'm dog. When I'm talking about partying the whole weekend, I'm talking about that New Year's. That party didn't stop, bro. Like it was like a big ass, like it's like a big ass place where they meet at, like downtown Berlin or something. It's like I can't really describe it. It's like a little, I don't know. It's like a big ass, like a area that they meet at for. It's kind of sort of like the dropping of the ball. I mean, dropping of the, what is it, the apple in New York?
Oh, like what's that? Manhattan, like kind of like Manhattan area where
Yeah,
when
it's
they drop
like
the ball
a
for
place
New
where they
Year's.
meet up at. Yeah, but man, I'm talking about, it was like the whole weekend. People was like out there partying, bro. I'm talking about nonstop. And that shit, it was a culture shock for me.
I'm telling you, like, and I know you ain't lying about that because they party all night, like to the next day. Like, I was like, wow, I didn't know it was like this in Germany. When you hear about Germany and read about it in books and school and stuff, it's just one thing. But to have the opportunity to actually go there, you like, yo, it's a whole nother world.
And when you say Germany, people think, it's a lot of Caucasian looking women, white women, but it's a melting pot. Like, You
Mm-hmm.
meet women from Turkey, from Poland, from Holland, from Africa. Like I met more women that wasn't German. Like I met more women that was from Africa, or like Ethiopia
Mm-hmm.
and Turkey, places like that. Like very seldom I interact or talk with German women. Well, I talk with a few, but it was more so like other women from other countries. So Germany is a big melting pot, because I mean Africa is not too far from there. Iraq is not too far from there. Turkey, all them other countries is not too far from there. So, but yeah, I met a lot of different nationalities, women over there.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. You been
It was fun, man. It was fun.
he said a lot of
It was
lot of
fun
women.
just to interact. I mean, because when I got there, like Master P was like at the height of at the game, and that's how they was banging over there, like Master P. They listen to Scarface and shit like that. So I mean, shit, it was
It was a
boy,
different
look at here.
time.
Oh my God, man! Hey, man, I'm telling you, bro. I'm
Hey,
telling you,
people be
I'm just
sleeping on
glad I
Master
was able
P.
to experience it. Hmm?
Master P had an era, yo. People be sleeping on Master P, man. He had a whole era.
Man, it seemed like that nigga was coming out with an album every weekend without either him or one of his artists.
Facts.
Yeah, he had about 100 of them.
Yeah.
Shit.
You ain't lying.
Yeah, man.
Nah, but you ain't lying about that, man. That's why I said that people just once they get that traveling and going these different places, man, they gotta experience some of this stuff, man.
Oh yeah, man. They got to, man. And, man, this world is a big place, man. Big, beautiful place. I'm just glad I was fortunate and blessed enough to be able to travel. You know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And that's something you say to yourself when you be going these places. You be like, man, I'm just grateful. That's exactly what I
Mm-hmm.
told myself when I first, had the opportunity to go to Dubai. I was like, man, this is a beautiful place. You know what I'm saying? To know that it was once just sand, and now they didn't built the whole city. It was just crazy, man. It was good to see, man. So yeah, the pretty much the UAE is dope anyway. Over there. With Bahrain, like you said, you've been in Bahrain. You know how that is over there.
By rain?
Yeah, you say you've been in Bahrain, right?
No, I went to Iraq.
Oh, Iraq. That's what it was. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, Iraq and Kosovo.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So I was over there, Bahrain and Dubai. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, man. It's hot over there, man. It's scorching over there,
Man.
buddy.
But it's like a dry heat. Listen, I tell you what now. I still don't think Iraq was hotter. It'd be hotter than Mississippi heat and they goddamn Fort Benning, Georgia heat.
Hmm.
Because that Mississippi and that Georgia heat, that's that wet humidity ass heat, that sticky ass heat. But either though it was like 130, 135 degrees in Iraq, it was like a dry, like a dry, you know what I mean? Like time you
Yeah.
sweat, you're in the winter, it'll, you don't really sweat like that. Um, but anyway, we had to wear our sleeves down anyway. But I still think, bro, some days in goddamn Mississippi and motherfucking Fort Benning, Georgia, I think it's hotter than goddamn Iraq.
I
For
can
real.
believe that.
But at nighttime, see your body get used to that weather. Like at nighttime, it'll get down to about 95 degrees. But man, it feel like shit. It's like 60 degrees. It'll feel cold as fuck, but it'd be like 95, 90 degrees. But you so used to that 130, 140 degree weather, you know.
Man, listen, no lies told, because I'm telling you, as soon as I landed, what was the flight called? Emirates. I think it was called Fly Emirates. I forgot the airport name, but once you pull in there and those airport windows slide, no airport doors slide open, those sliding doors.
Ooh, boy, felt like a heater.
Heat wave. It's like
Hey,
no
they gave
preparation.
us 2 gallons of water. They gave us 2 gallons of water, and they told us we need to drink that before we get off this plane. Cause we made it. Cause we flew into Kuwait,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just as hot in Kuwait City as it is in Iraq. So we got off in Kuwait, stayed there for a couple of weeks or whatever, got our vehicles, and we drove to Iraq.
Okay.
I was in this little small town called Tamim. It was right across the bridge from Ramadi. Now, Ramadi was a hotbed. Ramadi was a hotbed for, troops getting attacked. So it was like Fallujah was like the top city, like the most dangerous city over there, next to Ramadi.
Mm-hmm.
Where I was at, but I was across the bridge, from Ramadi, but yeah, man, it was once we just stopped worrying about being unalived or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It was easy from that. Once we got that out of our head, said, okay, look, man, if it happened, it happened. Once you got that out your head, the rest was easy. I mean, the time flew by.
Cause you be thinking about that, man. Cause you never know. And they always did the black flags too. Cause it got too hot. You had black flags. Did you ever have black flags?
What do you mean, black flags?
When it got too hot and they pretty much, I guess the people out there, they put up black flags when it was just too hot outside. Or
hey,
yeah,
I didn't give a damn how hot it was. We going out there to patrol, and you gonna go out there and get on your OP point, and you gonna get on your post. I don't give a damn if nigga. I don't care how cold, how hot, rain, sleet, snow. You gonna get your monkey ass out there.
oh well, yeah. In your case, yeah, in your case, yeah.
And,
For sure.
in anybody case over there, shit. But it was. I mean, I didn't. I had to demand some posts. I had to get out, but not as much because I was a sergeant. By the time I got over there, so
Mm-hmm.
I did. I still had to get out there, and post, but not as much. As the privates, the soldiers. But yeah, it was a hell of an experience, man.
Nah, I believe it, man. I definitely believe it, especially being over there. And like I said, it be hot, but the experience it's once in a lifetime. It's definitely once in a lifetime, man. To travel the world and see these different places and spaces and all these different cultures and stuff, man. You still doing traveling? Like you plan on doing more traveling, or you just kind of cooling out now?
Well, I'm grinding now, trying to get this bread, but as soon as, man, I want to travel. Like I said, man, if the Most High bless me, if I get to this 100%, then shoot, it's over. Then I'll be able to do a little traveling then. But as of right now, man, yeah, I'm trying. I'm paper chasing. I'm chasing this bread now.
Yeah. I get that.
I got to get all I can while I can, man. While we, young and healthy. You know what I mean? Well, not young and healthy, but able. While you able and healthy,
Mm-hmm.
You got to get it while you can get it, because I don't want to end up in a group home. I already told my kids that. I told my daughter, I said, hey, every time I buy her a $200 pair of shoes, I be like, hey, don't you let nobody put me in a group home. I tell her and my damn son that, hey, don't y'all let me put me in no damn group home. Y'all better come get me. So every time, goddamn shit. So But yeah, man, that's why I try to shit get all this bread, stack what you can, and shit.
You ain't
Just
lied
be
about that.
comfortable, man. Mm.
So you kind of just like look at YouTube as an outlet, just to kind of if you just want to kind of unplug from the world, like anybody, you use it as an outlet, but also a means to just kind of be entertained.
Mm, I guess you could say that. I guess you could say that.
It's like I said, it seemed like you
But
done.
I mean, but at the same time, but you I mean you meet people, man, and you build relationships, and you able to you know trade ideas, and um damn, let me turn this stuff. And you meet some cool people. I mean, but sometimes you meet people that you know try to that have an agenda against you and be on some fuck shit, and
Mm-hmm.
sometimes it'll put you in a place to where you don't want to fuck with nobody, but you can't be like that. But I mean, I done met some good people, man. Like people that you don't even know that I done met online. That I then talk to face to face. Some people I met that they don't even they be like, man, we ain't they ain't gonna they don't want to bring it to YouTube or whatever. But I met some good people, but you'll have people, oh, you're man me that, hey, this and that, this and that, like it always seemed like that people try to discourage black males from like linking up, or if they wanna, you know what I mean, just you know they wanna, I don't know, if you want to make money, or you want to trade ideas. It's like if you want to link up with a black male, it always be certain women and always be certain men wanna place a name on you. They want to place a homosexual name on you and stuff like that. But you see a group of, and I didn't use this analogy before. You can see a group of white guys, a 9 to 10 white guys riding on bicycles, and won't nobody say they some yags. But if you see 9 to 10 black men out there riding bicycles, you'll have people in the chat, some people in the chat, and some people in this sector. Oh, they're a bunch of yags. Like that shit. That shit be pissing me off.
Yeah, I see what you mean. People can perceive things to be one way when other people intentions is another. I mean, that stuff can happen. Definitely can. But I mean, people just it's like I'm like, man, people gonna do what they gonna do regardless. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what's said or anything. People gonna be people regardless. As long as you doing you, and taking care of what you gotta take care of in your life. It really don't even matter. You know what I'm saying? It just
Right.
it's gonna be what it's gonna
Right.
be. If people link up, they link. You know what I'm saying? When people travel, they do other things that they do with their time. And they be places they want to be. So, people gonna always say what they gonna say.
Hey, and another thing goes so dope. Hey, there's a lot of mixing and mingling in the back chat. Hey, motherfucker act like they ain't got that mixing and mingling. Them motherfucker, hey, they sneaking and geeking.
Hey, look, you would know, right?
Somebody just told me it was some sneaking and geeking going on.
What?
You know, I ain't doing that though. You know,
I
I
about
ain't
to say, I
doing
know you say you out the game now.
it.
Oh
Oh,
man.
listen, I never was in the game, but I'm out that motherfucker. I never was in it, but I'm out of it. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I know it's a lot of things behind the scenes happening and stuff like that too. So that stuff, boy. Shh. Like you said on the internet, it's a lot going on up here that, man, it'd be a lot of people into some different things, man.
But also though, what you think happened, bro? Like when KB first hit the scene, bro. Like I remember the shit was like fun, bro. Like I'm talking about. I remember like in the early days, it'd be like 200 people in the chat just waiting. We'll be in the chat type. Like you remember, it was fun at first. Like what you think happened? Like what was the turning point to where it
Oh,
wasn't fun no more for you?
oh, well, when he had went viral, it was just funny as hell the shit he was just saying on the damn videos and shit. I was like, man, this nigga crazy, man. He was just saying anything and stuff, and I just looked at it as like more so entertainment for real. But when I seen like, you know, how things was going, and you know, and I think what really happened really is he he was trying to wear so many hats instead of just being who he really truly was. You know what I'm saying? And what I mean was not saying he was being fake or what anything, but I think he was trying to wear so many hats to try to appease a lot of people that he lost his way. And then you had other content creators that was associated, and it just kind of became a whole mess of things. And next thing you know, it just turned into just a mess. You know what I'm saying? Now it's kind of like you just kind of seeing the aftermath of it, because instead of him just coming to the internet and, you know, staying to the one particular thing, which was he was talking shit, you know what I'm saying? And then on the next hand, you know, he was trying to go on his whole Martin Luther King thing. So it was kind of like bro was trying to wear too many hats and stuff instead of just keeping it where he wanted to keep it, instead of trying to appease so many people. And then you lose people along the way because people are like, well, you said one thing, but now you saying this, but then you going back and saying this. And then once that happened, you know, you just kind of pretty much got a shit show. So, and then again too, you had said it one time, early in the conversation we were having, that people change their mind about things. You know what I'm saying? So when people look at certain things one way, they might look back at a situation like, nah, I don't know if I can, you know, agree with that. I might go with this standpoint. And I think a lot of where it stopped getting fun for other people is because different people were having different viewpoints and stuff. And after a while, instead of it being like a whole respect thing, you know, it became a lot of people start leading with disrespect because of different point of views, instead of being able to convey what they actually was thinking, or being able to express their disagreement without disrespect. And then that just sends you down a whole nother, you know, rabbit hole. You know what I'm saying? So I think it became a lot of people just not able to convey exactly what they disagreed with, instead of, you know, being in a disagreement but having disrespect with it.
Well, I don't think KB changed. I think the people around him changed, and this is why I say this. When all them the content creators, when they was, you know, clipping his videos or whatever, you know, getting hundreds and thousands of views, and man, hey, look, oh so dope. Them motherfuckers was eating, bro.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they was. Yeah, man.
I mean, they was putting up clips and like they wasn't even commenting or doing no kind of commentary, and you know what I mean, they was eating like a motherfucker. And so I think when that shit stopped, that's when I think you started to see a shift when it started. You know what I'm saying? Like turn for the worse because motherfuckers wasn't getting that bread like they was, and then so after when everybody was seeing what was going on with Tammy, and all the regular shit he was saying, people started thinking, okay, well, since we can't clip up and watch, since we can't clip up his videos and eat off that, maybe we can just talk about him. And I think that's when it kind of started not getting fun no more. That's just my opinion. Like you had yours. That's just my opinion.
No, I'm not laughing at your opinion.
And I think people around them changed because I don't think he changed.
No, I'm not. And look, I wasn't laughing at your opinion. I thought it was funny. You were like, people like, we just gonna talk about him.
Yeah, man, just to get some money because they was looking at what Tammy was doing.
Man, that whole thing was just crazy, man. But Tommy been on YouTube for a minute, man. He was actually one of the people that Kwame looked to, as far as like mentorship and doing this whole podcast thing.
Man, come on, man. He wasn't looking to him toward no mentor.
He said it. He said it out his mouth.
He was just, man. He was just rocking. Man, he was rocking with the man at one time, and then when he found out he was a piece of shit, he stopped fucking with him.
I mean, that's fine.
I mean, hell, like, listen, I thought goddamn Big Slow was cool until I found out he was a piece of shit.
No, but what I'm saying, Garrett, that's fine. He got every right to be like, I ain't gonna rock with this person, but that was something he had said himself. That wasn't nothing I was just saying. That was something he said himself, though. Like, if once he stopped rocking with him, he stopped rocking with him. That's cool.
Well, I didn't see that clip, and I got to get the context of it.
Okay, cool.
It's all about context.
Right. It's always all about context. It's always all about context. Listen, I agree with that 100%. But yeah, that was definitely something that he said himself. That wasn't, I'm just putting on him to make it seem like, oh, he was rocking with that guy and pretty much that dude showed him the way. That was just something he actually said himself on camera. Like, they did interviews together and everything.
Well, I didn't see that. But hey, you said something before I got back up here. You said something about that I got offensive when you started talking about Biz, and I didn't get offensive when you said something about me or something. What you were saying?
Okay, yeah,
we got mad or something.
Yeah, I can tell you exactly what I was saying. Well, first I was saying you didn't let me finish to what I was going to say, and you had took offense because you thought I was automatically attacking him, but you pretty much was answering the tough questions that had to pertain to you, and those were questions that I ain't gonna say assume that you would have got irritated with or felt some kind of way about me asking you those things, but you was answering the tough questions, in general, and that's why I gave you credit to that. I was like, well, 86 was definitely answering the tough questions, but it was just wild how you got offensive when I had said what I said about Biz, when I was simply using that as a talking point.
No, I wasn't getting offensive. It's just that it's just like you just kept on just having to say, just keep on like over and over and over and over.
But I wasn't though.
No, it was like I
only said it twice.
Like it was like you just kept on having to say, like, placing labels on the man. I'm like, God damn, man. I heard you the first time, and it just seemed like you just kept on just saying, just repeating and repeating. And I'm like, damn, man.
But I only said it twice. And then I didn't even say it all in the same time. Like,
you said, you placed a name on him more than twice.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. But see, this the thing, 86.
Yeah,
check this out. But check this out.
Yeah, but so you trying to make it seem like, oh, I'm getting offensive when you talking about another man, but you try to make it seem like, oh, you said something towards me or whatever, and I ain't get mad, but I want to get mad for another man.
Yeah, because I was
like that.
Right, because I was trying to figure out why you had jumped on the offense like that when what I was saying. Of course. Again, this is what
I didn't jump on the offense. It's just that, you just kept on saying the shit over and over, and it seemed like that you was trying to get a reaction out of it.
No, but see, you can't say that.
Well, maybe you wasn't, but But I mean, it was just irritating for you just to keep
And look, that's what I
saying
was
here,
saying.
placing a, I mean, but yeah, but it's just, I mean, let's just keep it a beam, bro. I mean,
We
if it's
are.
somebody you fuck with, oh so dope. If it's somebody that you fuck with, and if a motherfucker just keep on constantly just keeps, you know what I'm saying, calling them names and shit, you're like, come on, goddamn, man. I mean, okay, I get it. You don't like him. You think he that, okay, let's keep it moving. Let's have a conversation other than you keep on calling him names. That's what I'm trying to get at. Let's get to the conversation instead of you just keep on calling them names. I mean,
Okay. So,
yeah.
and I hear your stance, and your stance pretty much coincides with what I was just saying about how you took offense to it because you thought it was me trying to drill it to
Man,
you.
I didn't take offense to it,
See,
man.
you're not okay.
I just wanted to get to the.
Go ahead. I'm gonna let you finish. 86.
Get to the meat and potatoes of it. I didn't take offense. I didn't.
But you
get
can't
offended.
let me get to the meat and potatoes if you're gonna cut me off because I'm trying to get to where I was trying to go.
Okay, well, you keep on using that offensive, or I went on.
But 86, you just told me that you was irritated.
Huh?
You just said you were irritated, 86.
Okay, I get you that. All right, proceed. Go ahead.
Thank you. All right, so I wasn't saying, okay, what I was saying about him was something that he himself said and something that came out that was to be true about him. So when I said what I said about him, I was saying that in a reference of one point I can just remember I was just speaking about was when we was just talking about content creating and channels and just content creation, period. When I was talking about your channel, his channel, how you was getting numbers. That's just one instance I was talking about. Now, when you were speaking about, well, I rock with somebody and if you just saying what you saying about them, I'm kind of like, come on, I rock with them and you saying what you saying about them. Now, 86, we've been sitting here chopping it the whole time, having a cool ass conversation. I'm like, cool, I'm letting you rock out. You know what I'm saying? I have a rapport with a lot of content creators. I'm still letting you express yourself. You using names of content creators I don't have no issues with, but I'm letting you use your names that you have for different content creators.
I'm not constantly just keep going.
86.
Yeah, I throw my little slick jab and I move move
86.
away from it.
You've been using names. You've been using names.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me good?
Yeah, I get you.
What I was saying was you've been using names to describe certain content creators.
Yeah, I want them to know who I'm talking about.
Okay, so
I'm direct.
And same thing.
I don't send subs.
And same way. So you knew who I was talking about when I just said the few names, and I only said about maybe 2 or 3. It wasn't like I was drilling it over and over like you said. I referenced the name. You knew who I was talking about. So I said the name. And the only reason why I'm using the same instance because at that particular time when I said it again, referencing somebody that you cool with, that's when it started taking a turn for you because you thought I was trying to drill it and make it seem like I was trying to get a reaction out of you when really I was just trying to make a point to a conversation we was already having because we was having a conversation.
Okay, I got
that's the point I'm driving to you. It wasn't about just me trying to constantly bash dude just to see if you gonna say something because you up here because I know you cool with him. I know you cool with him. Me and you really know. Me and you really know the facts, but I don't have to drill that because me and you know what's up for real. So I don't have to say anything.
No, hold on, what we know? Hold on, what we know what's up for real?
Though? But see, if we go into it, then you're gonna be like, well, I'm cool with him, and that's fine. And matter of fact, I'll do you one better. You said you're going to rock with whoever you rock with regardless, and that's cool because we all have that right to. But what me and you already know was that this was somebody that was on the registry list. We know that. So I don't have to drill that because that's something that's already been established. That's all I'm saying. We don't have to go down that rabbit hole because that's something that he put out, and a whole bunch of other things that's been out, whatever. So I don't have to go down that rabbit hole. So that's why I didn't feel the need to keep saying it because that's something that's it's notoriety. People know what's going on. Now, when we were speaking about different content creators, I had no issue with you saying the names that you were saying because I know who you was talking about. And again, We just having conversation. It's simple conversation. I won't tripping about that. I just know we talking and this YouTube and it's entertaining and stuff like that. So I wanted you to be you in every aspect of just this conversation, because I feel like that's what made this conversation what it was, because you speaking freely. I never tried to filter you at all. I let you talk freely because it's the kind of platform for it. But when I'm trying to talk freely about something that I'm not even like you think I'm trying to get a reaction out of you, no, this is just the flow of conversation. And that's just how it came out, because I was just making a point.
I got you. Yeah, I got you.
Appreciate that.
Hey, well, look, man. Appreciate the conversation, man. I'm finna get on up out of here, man. I'm finna go eat me a bowl of Captain Crunch.
Oh man, you got on Captain Crunch, man. You dude, man. What kind of milk, man?
The 2%.
Oh man, get off my line, man. Get out of here, man. You gotta get some almonds. You gotta get the.
Hey, listen. Normally I get the like the Borden, like the whole milk.
Okay, I know what you mean.
But I'm trying to trying to eat a little healthy.
You don't be doing with the almond.
2% a little healthy. 2% is healthier than the whole milk, though, ain't
it? It is. You do.
Okay.
You you rock with the almond. You do like the almond milk or something like that.
I don't like. Only time I like almond milk is when it's like in my latte.
Okay.
Like a caramel latte. So no, I can't do the almond milk with cereal.
That's the A. You might
whole milk of 2%.
You might gotta try that one, 86, man. I don't know.
The almond milk, don't they got different flavors?
Yeah, so they do. They got the almond. What's the brand? I'm looking at the brand right now. Silk got different ones, but I know I usually do the almond when I do the almond milk. I go with Silk. But the Silk be all right, man. The Silk be all right with cereal, man. I'm more of a I like Raisin Bran and stuff like that. So, you know what I'm saying?
I ain't never liked the Raisin Bran. I don't like raisins. Never liked the Raisin Bran. I used to pick out the raisins. Listen, when I ain't have no cereal, when I was coming up, I ain't have the cereal that I wanted. So, but there'll always be some Raisin Bran there. So I just pick the raisin. I pour a bowl and pick all the raisins out. Put a little sugar in that motherfucker and shit. Fuck it, yeah.
Hey, that Raisin Bran gold over, especially the what is it, Raisin Bran Crunch, and man, boy. But yeah, man, appreciate you, 86, man, for pulling up and having that convo, man. That was cool, man. Definitely cool, man.
Already.
And like I said, you're more than welcome to pull up and share your thoughts and opinions, man, on whatever you hear, whatever I'm discussing, the topic at hand, and anything. So, like I said, shouts out to you.
Yes, sir. Take it easy. I'm out.
All right, G.
All right.